Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. Today, we would like to present our project for the course JIE 31804 Artificial Intelligence in Practice 1. Our project is predicting assignment completion time. This project is presented by Group 50 and our group's members are Fatin binti Abdul Rahim, Nurhanisah binti Mohamad Tamezi, Alisa Fatin binti Kamaruddin and Aida Natasha binti Mohd Ruzaini. These studies focus on assignment completion time among students at Universiti Malaysia Kelantan, Kota Baru. Students often take different amount of time to complete similar assignment due to academic workload and daily habits. Therefore, this study aims to analyze the factor influencing assignment completion time and to develop a regression model that can predict it. The main problem addressed in this study is the variation in assignment completing time among students. Although students may receive similar assignments, the time taken to complete them differs significantly. Currently, there is no clear understanding of which factor contribute most to this difference. Therefore, this study investigates the influence of assignment difficulty, number of subjects, phone usage, and prior knowledge using regression-based approach.
Hello, my name is Nurasiyah Fatin binti Kamaruddin. For this project, the data was manually collected using Google Forms. The survey was distributed to students on campus to obtain real and relevant responses related to assignment completion. This method allows us to directly gather information based on students' actual experience during the semester. A total of around 30 to 50 student responses were collected. Each responses represent one student. The data consists of one dependent variable, which is the time taken to complete the assignment in hours. The independent variables include assignment difficulty, number of subjects taken, daily phone usage, prior knowledge of the subject, and whether the assignment was completed individually or in a group. These variables were collected because they are measurable and suitable for regression analysis. This histogram shows the distribution of assignment completion time among students. We can observe how long students generally take to complete their assignments. Most students fall within a similar time range, while a few students take significantly more or less time. This visualization helps us understand the overall pattern of the target variable before applying the regression model.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Natasha. For the modeling stage, this project used a linear regression model to predict assignment completion time. Linear regression was chosen because it is simple and interpretable that is suitable for numerical prediction problem, where the relationship between independent variable and multiple independent variable can be analyzed clearly. In this study, the dependent variable y is the time taken to complete an assignment in hours. The independent variable x include assignment difficulty, number of subjects taken in the semester, daily phone usage, and prior knowledge of the subject. The model was developed using Fatin programming with the help of libraries such as Pandas for data handling, Matplotlib for visualization, and scikit-learn for building the linear regression model. Before training the model, the dataset was split into training and testing sets to ensure that the model performance could be evaluated using unseen data. The approach allows us to analyze how each factor contributes to assignment completion time and to assess the overall prediction performance of the model. For this slide shows the performance of linear regression model used in this study. To evaluate the model, three performance metrics were used, which are RMSE, MAE, and R-squared. First, the root mean squared error, or RMSE, obtained was 1.67 hours. This means that, on average, the model's predictions deviate from the actual assignment completion time by around 1 to 2 hours.
Next, the mean absolute error, or MAE, was 1.38 hours.
which indicates that the average absolute difference between the predicted and actual values is relatively small and still within a reasonable range. However, the R-squared value is 0.013, which suggests that the model explains on a very small proportion of the variation in assignment completion time. This indicates that the relationship between the selected factors and the completion time is relatively weak in a linear sense. Overall, while the prediction errors are moderate, the low R-squared value implies the assignment completion time is likely influenced by additional factors that were not included in this model.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurhanisah, and now I will explain on the error analysis. Here we have a scatter plot comparing the predicted completion time on the y-axis to the actual completion time on the x-axis. Ideally, all these points would fall on the diagonal reference lines, which would indicate perfect predictions. However, we can see that the points are widely scattered. This indicates that predicted value often differ significantly from the actual value. For example, some tasks that took longer than average are predicted as shorter and vice versa. Another observation is that the model tends to underpredict higher completion time. This means that for assignment that actually take longer time to complete, the model consistently predict lower value. And this is a clear pattern of systematic error, not just a random noise. Overall, this plot confirms what the matrix suggests, which is our model have limited accuracy and there are noticeable prediction error, and the regression model is not capturing the complexity or variability of assignment completion time effectively. In this section, we explore how each feature influences student assignment completion time using the regression coefficient obtained from our linear regression model. The analysis revealed that daily phone usage and assignment difficulty have the strongest positive effect, meaning that students spend more time on the assignment when they are using their phone frequently or when the task or assignment more challenging. On the other hand, prior knowledge show a negative effect, meaning that students with stronger understanding of the material are able to complete the task efficiently. This result indicates that while academic workflow and difficulty can increase completion time, student prior preparation can help to reduce it. To conclude, understanding the influence of this factor provides valuable insight into student behavior and can guide strategies to improve academic performance. Now, I will explain on the key findings for this study. Firstly, although our linear regression model does not predict assignment completion time with high accuracy, it still provides a clear interpretability. This means we can understand how each factor affects the time students take to complete their assignment, even if the exact predictions are not perfect. Next, the analysis shows that daily phone usage and assignment difficulty have the stronger positive impact, meaning students take longer time to complete assignment when they use their phone more or face more difficult tasks. In contrast, prior knowledge have a negative effect, so students with stronger understanding of the subject tend to finish it faster. Next, this result suggests that additional variable or more advanced modeling technique may be needed to fully capture the complexity of student behavior. In other words, linear regression gives us useful insight, but it cannot completely explain all the factors affecting assignment completion time. Finally, despite its limitation, linear regression remains a valuable baseline model. It is simple, fast, and easy to interpret, which allowing us to clearly see the relative influence of each factor on the assignment completion time, which is very useful for educational research.
In conclusion, this study proved that regression modeling can predict assignment completion time. Key factors such as difficult level, phone usage, and prior knowledge strongly influence how long students take to finish assignment. This insight can help students manage and improve their academic performance.